apologies all. And so we were hoping the second half of the stream would be better. That wasn't great. So yeah, so just loading the game back up again. I don't think I've ever had to load a game up so many times in a single stream, or even on a single day, even when I'm not streaming. It's just absolutely insane. Right, let's get that loading up whilst I chat some waffle at you.
Waffle, waffle, waffle.
Waffle, waffle, waffle.
Sorry about Sky. It's going on Sky. It's been a pillar at the moment, isn't it?
It is. It is. I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure a lot of it is down to the servers struggling.
It really must be because I've not had any trouble with my games. I've done Stardew and Slime Rancher.
Yeah, and I've had no problems with any of my other games either.
Oh, you know, we were Pokemon yesterday. Not yesterday, day before. That was fine.
Yeah. And it's definitely not a RAM issue or anything like that, because I've got 16 gig allocated. Just chinned a packet of mini eggs. Now, maybe this is a thing for people from further up north, and but chinning something
No,
where
I've never heard it before. But if it's a typo and not a real thing, I'm going to start using it because I think it sounds amazing. It just sounds like you just dive chin first into it, which makes sense. Chinned it. Like,
Yeah.
On.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chinned it.
But yeah, where I'm from, if you chin something or if you get chinned, that's a punch. That's a punch to the chin. That is, if you get chinned. So you don't want to get chinned. And if you did chin a packet of mini eggs, I kind of wondered what they did to deserve it. Poor mini eggs.
I really want some mini eggs
Chocolate sprouts.
now. In all fairness, these are actually Lewis's chocolate sprouts. But I just get the feeling he's not going to reach for them.
Yeah, I just never got around to them, did I?
Yeah, so I just thought, I was in your cupboard. I say his cupboard, we have separate snack cupboards. We are allowed to go in each other's snack cupboards to get some, it's not off limits. But I was eyeing up the Twix and I had one the other day and I felt bad because you got a few left, but I was like, oh, I'll eat those because I know you probably won't eat them. Doing you a favour.
That's it. You're an absolute angel.
They're actually really nice to be fair. Send them in the post. No! Don't put them in my mouth. I'm chinning them.
So I tell you what, considering you're giving some glowing recommendation, here we have our chocolate sprout.
So instead you want one that I've unwrapped?
I'm about to unwrap it.
It's quite nice for, sometimes Christmas chocolate can be a bit garbage.
Yeah, I'm going to say Christmas chocolate, same as Easter chocolate. You can often get some that are really, really poor quality.
It's just because they try and make it cheap, don't they, to get it out and make profit on it over them.
Yeah, possibly unpopular opinion, but Nestle are the worst for it. Nestle, they've somehow found a way to make chocolate cheaper than anybody else. Oh, I think I found the one that's got the hardest foil to take off.
Kit Kat.
And there we go. There's the chocolate from the inside. Oh.
I was going to say that's the thing, isn't it? When you have an Easter egg, I find that like nowadays, unless you get like a really, really fancy egg that costs you like 50 quid from like a hotel chocolat or a Lindt egg or something, the egg itself is disappointing. It's the thing that comes with it that tastes nice, but it's always like a mini size. So I'm guessing you probably had like Kit Kat, mini Kit Kats maybe with it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you might as well just go and buy like 6 Kit Kats.
Duck, have you not heard of Kit Kat balls? Kit Kat balls are amazing. You can get them in packs, like you get Rebels and things like that, or Aero Bubbles, and it's just a ball of chocolate with a Kit Kat wafer in the middle. I just realised what I just did on camera is yeah. Please, nobody clip that. It's out of context. That's not great.
Clip it and I'll remove the audio and I'll dub something rude over it.
This isn't interesting shit. It's also a Viking, so I can see if we've got some daggers. Kit Kat balls in the McFlurry.
That sounds so nice, Jocelyn.
I'm for that.
I think we've had Kit Kat balls before at some point, right? Oh, were they no, they're Malteser balls.
Yeah, I've had Maltese balls before, haven't we?
Maltesters.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw something out here that may disgust everybody and make you all turn off the channel straight away. Choco pie, as in like an apple pie, but with chocolate in the middle, because that sounds amazing, Jojo. Yeah, something that disgusts a lot of people is I actually really like dipping fries in the milkshake.
No, I find there's a lot of people who are disgusted by that, but I do know a lot of people who do it. It's the mixture of salty and sweet.
Yeah, see, as soon as you do it, to me anyway, it tastes like a fresh donut that you get from like a fair.
Yum.
Like, so good.
No, I'm not okay with it.
We will convert you. We will convert you to being a fry dipper. Right. Does this guy have any Viking daggers? No. That's disappointing. Right, so let's see where we are, because I need to try and figure out. Okay, so I've still got single navigation data, so I need to go back up here. No, other side. Wah, wah. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I can't imagine it with a strawberry. It'd be great. Vanilla is amazing. Vanilla's the one. Although I'd actually argue that the best shake that McDonald's do, again, possibly unpopular opinion, banana milkshake every day of the week.
My dad likes banana milkshakes.
Your dad has very good taste.
In all fairness, though, you've probably not had a milkshake from McDonald's in the longest time, because I don't know what it is. I think it's just because we tend to go to McDonald's in the evening rather than any other time of day. They always turn the milkshake machine off before we get there, and you're just like, you haven't got a shake, have you? And they're like, no. Every single time. I don't think you've had a milkshake from McDonald's in like years now.
Yeah, no, it's been a long. It actually probably has been quite a long time. We don't go to McDonald's that often, but I do know that seems to be pretty standard with McDonald's everywhere. Is that they will generally have issues with their milkshake machine, or they'll be cleaning it. I had a friend of mine who used to work at McDonald's, and I'm sure he said once that they actually do it just because they don't want to clean the machine at the end of the day, so they clean it
early. Yeah.
They clean it early and then not put it on again, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they probably don't have very many people coming in during the middle of the night being like, "No, a milkshake, please."
No.
Be mostly drunk people coming in and wanting a burger.
Yeah. But that being said, I do know that the most successful McDonald's in the country, by that I mean the McDonald's unit that takes the most money, is actually here where we live.
Stop doxing yourself, because someone could Google that now. You need to stop doing this.
To be fair, that in all fairness, I say it's where we live. It's a town over. It's actually the town that I grew up in.
You really are doxing yourself.
I'm totally doxing.
Shut
totally
up, Lewis.
doxing.
Shut up.
I'm not dropping addresses. I'm not dropping the town that we live in.
Shut up, Lewis.
And it's locked down, so it's not like we ever leave the house anyway. Okay.
Well, exactly. If people can find where we live, then it'll be crime murdering, because they'll get us when we're in, because we're always here.
That's alright. When was the last time we opened the door to anyone?
Good point.
We're social pariahs.
Oh god, just heard a policeman go past.
That's just protection for the people that are coming for us now. Okay, so let's attempt landing on this planet again.
Well, here's the thing, Duck. That's actually sort of true-ish. I don't think it's the vanilla flavouring. I think it's vanilla scented things can come from. So when I used to work at a place, a cosmetics company, not going to name it because again, not going to dox myself on the internet. But they were a very natural brand, and there was other non-natural brands that used to use in their perfumes for vanilla kind of scented things. I'm trying not to like call out anyone else as well in the process. But musk stuff, that's deer's anal.
Musk is, yeah.
So I think there is a thing that's vanilla related to vanilla and possibly an anal gland. I don't know whether it's in food stuff though. I think that's flavour.
Yeah, see, the thing that I'm wondering if it's what you're referencing is that in pretty much every single quality perfume, they use an ingredient called ambergris.
Yeah.
And ambergris is it comes from essentially whale vomit. It's created in whales in a whale's intestinal tract.
I'm googling it.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure vanilla comes from vanilla pods.
Yeah, it's like crushed vanilla pods, right?
Yeah. In all fairness, I would be amazed if there was a beaver whose bottom smelled like vanilla. I'm pretty sure that if that was true, scientists around the world would be trying to replicate those genetics into humans, so that we all have lovely smelling bum poops. Flavoured, nice smelling poops. Okay, let's plot a route to an inhabited outpost.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Observatory detected.
Hey, just an update. I'm googling the ingredient list on the website
Yep.
for vanilla milkshake, and it says like it's got all the base, which is all the milk stuff, obviously, and it looks like it's mostly sugar, caramelized sugar syrup, natural flavouring. So I suppose that could be from a vanilla beaver bum hole.
A vanilla beaver bum hole.
But I think natural flavouring, like they probably couldn't get away with that, could they? And then it's just things like preservatives and black carrot juice concentrate. Don't know what that is. That's interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it sounds like it's mostly just sugar flavours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see what's happening. Don't worry. It's about to reach it.
Whoa! Oh, look, there's storms! Storms everywhere! Ah! Quick save because I don't want any more lost stuff. Let's try and I've got a bit more navigation data there.
I won't repeat what I just read on my WhatsApp, but I think there's stuff. There's vanilla extract and there's vanilla flavouring. I think the extract is essentially really just crushed down vanilla and that's it. Whereas a flavouring would be crushed down vanilla, less of it obviously, but like diluted in lots of water. So that's what makes it cheaper. So that's probably what my brother chooses, a really diluted solution of vanilla, and then they shove it full of caramel and sugar to give it equal flavour, because that's the main thing you want with lacquers, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't realise quite how hot it was out there. It was 302 degrees Celsius. Definitely hot enough to get a tan. And alright, let's try the observatory. Apologies for the vanilla bum chat. Images of shattered sentinels are displayed like trophies on this terminal screen. It seems the observatory's former overseer had a penchant for hunting these machines. Perhaps their time would have been better spent monitoring incoming beacons like the one that flashes on a monitor before me. If I can enter the correct access code, perhaps I can discover where it originated from. 4634634433 34464463. That's what we like. So yeah, so normally these little puzzles are normally quite easy, and generally it tends to be that the four numbers shift, and the one that's the first number gets pushed to the end. So if you can figure out the pattern, it's normally quite easy to figure out. But what has it shown me? Signal detected. Although I've got a feeling it's probably an ancient ruin. Oh, however, doing that, I have just noticed that... Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Very quickly make my way up to the storm crystal. Because I want it. The only time you can get storm crystals when these crazy storms are active.
That thing that you saw wobbling about, I don't know whether it was a plant or whether it was an alien. But it looked like those things you see outside car sales places where it's a big wobbly blow up man.
Oh,
Like
oh, I was going to say, I know Family Guy make a joke about it, and I haven't seen Family Guy in years. It's like the inflatable waving arm flailing tube man. Or something like that.
Extreme night temperatures
Spoken like a true escape room pro. What did I say? Was it me that's the pro? Or is it Lewis that's the pro?
Well, I'm definitely an escape room pro. There's no question about that.
I don't know. I think we're probably pretty evenly matched. I think the only escape room we've ever lost is one that we did together, and it was the first one we did.
Yeah.
Shameful. It was a Harry Potter themed one as well. I'm still miffed about that. Part of me really wants to go back and do it again, obviously after lockdown, but we got pretty far into it, so I'm pretty sure we weren't too far off completing it. So it seems a bit silly to pay to go do it again.
protection falling.
Oh, it's got a helmet on its head.
It's like it.
Oh,
When I was looking at it from over here, oh, it just sneezed.
achoo!
I kind of felt it looked a little bit like Alien, like a
Oh,
unevolved alien from Alien vs
a
Predator.
Hawaii version of Alien.
Yeah. Harvest grease.
Ew,
Ah.
it's gross. Oh, in its brain.
Yeah, I'm currently sat inside of its brain.
Ugh, squishy.
Look at it run! It's like a little T-Rex.
It's a Xenosaur!
It's a Xenosaur. We've found a Xenosaurus Rex.
With big brain energy.
Huh? Oh, I like this. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, discoveries. Fauna. Yeah, some interesting looking creatures on this place. That was what you thought was an inflatable arm flailing tube man. Oh, redeemed stretch. As I've been doing quite a bit of stretching on stream anyway, but yeah, let's pop it up.
I'm looking after you
Pop
now.
it forwards. Side. Oh, very nice.
I'm looking after you now, and I need some things to spend my channel points on. I'm getting a big stack of them.
I'd say I am planning on adding some more channel point redeemables. If anyone has any recommendations, feel free to either pop them in the chat, or even in Discord, or send me a tweet. I can't remember what other social. Yeah, messages, tweets, Discord, anything you like. There they are. They're all on the chat now as well. There we go.
Oh, a hair flip has to be on there. Because someone said that when you first did your hair reveal.
Oh, hair flip.
Yeah,
That's
to
a
do a
really
hair
good
flip.
idea. Yeah, so hair flip's definitely going to be in there. Is that again? I might be getting lyrics wrong to something here, but isn't it hair flip? Check my nails.
Baby, how you feel?
Feel good as hell.
Hee.
He. Unfortunately, I must have already uploaded it, so it's not letting me rename it. That's sad.
It's on the wrong list.
Let's play disabled anyway. Oh, better.
Extreme temperature detected.
Oh no. Sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to leave you be for the time being because I don't want to burn to death.
Ground protection falling.
A say something in Spanish button. Muy bien. Yeah, I like that. I think that one will go in as well. Although, to be fair, that's actually a really good idea because I do feel I need to practice my Spanish a little bit more. I feel I've lost some of my language skills from lack of practice. Right, back to the space station, and we will use this next navigation data, and hopefully see if we can find a trade station. That's all I want. I just want a trade station. I just want to. Essentially, I want to buy some knives. What's that you've got there?
No. Another one could be related to what you're going to be doing possibly for your next follower awards.
Yeah.
Because channel point don't go big channel points because you could if someone redeems it, they can ask you a general knowledge question.
Ooh.
And if you get it wrong, then either forfeit or give them some like points. I don't know whether how to point system works, but you know what I mean, like something like that.
Yeah.
It's like a limbo versus viewer sort of thing.
Yeah. Again, I really like that. Sort of a challenge limbo kind of thing. Whereas like Xena said, ask me a general knowledge question, and if I get it right, awesome. Channel point was redeemed, and I got it right. But if you can best me with a general knowledge question, oh, game music down just a tiny bit. Of course, Duck, no problem at all. Oh wait, actually, because I've not got game music on, it might be Twitch soundtrack. So I'll just drop that down a tad. Let me know if that's any better. If it is still the game sounds, hopefully I should be able to get that fixed as well. But yeah, so if I get it right, then I get it right. You've spent your points, and you know, I won. But if you can best me, if you can get me a general knowledge question that I can't answer, then what we could do is I'll refund you the points that you spent and double it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So say for example, if it was, I don't know, a thousand channel points, if you can beat me, you get 2,000 points back.
We'll just have to check whether we can give people channel points. I'm pretty sure that you can. You should be able to do that as the manager of your stream.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah. Also, Duck now says it's very, very quiet now. Might have been the game sounds that were too loud. So like the sound effects rather than. Ooh, that's a good one, Duck. Like a fun fact, a Pokemon fact. You are full of facts.
True. The problem is though that normally the facts only come into my head when I'm doing something related.
Yeah,
but that's definitely an idea.
The thing about having a jingle for in the Pokemon series specifically, which is just like whenever Lewis just comes out with a random trivia fact about Pokemon, which he's come out with at least 20 in the one stream he's done before, then he can press a hotkey and it just goes facts with Limbo. Like the wind in the game.
Yeah, I can definitely fix that. So general options, sound effects will drop back down to 20, and I'll drop music. Really should have that down to 0 anyway, but it was pretty much unhearable. So yeah, so I'll drop the game sounds down by 10%. Oh, Duck, that would be amazing if you would, but honestly, don't put yourself out for it, as I know that you're really busy as well. But honestly, I really appreciate the offer. Okay, so let's see if we can get a commercial cartographic data again. And let's see if this one gets us what we want. I just want a trade post.
Sorry, I forgot where I was for a minute.
Whoops.
A reminder for everyone, including the mod, who forgot how to improve words in the chat. Sorry!
See, the thing is, accidents happen. Xena will now be banned for the next month.
Good luck modding without me!
But yeah, it's accidents happen. I'm not.
I'm very sorry.
I'm going to say, whilst this is a non-mature channel, we're not not necessarily a family channel, a children's stream. So generally, little mistakes like that will go unpunished.
Yeah, it's just like we don't want to encourage like loads and loads of sweariness on this channel. It's not Lewis's vibe.
Yeah,
We want to be welcoming with everyone. Some people just don't like swearing, do they?
exactly.
We want everyone to feel welcome.
Oh, I'm always so happy when you press that one. Press that one, JoJo. Right, let's take out this ship for 200,000, which sounds nice. And there you are. Go on, take it down. Take it down. Final shot. Easy, not a problem. Well, that was the easiest 200k I ever made. Oh, wrong planet. Journey milestone accomplished? What have we accomplished? Supposed to be going over here. Is it this one? No, that's an unknown planet.
I just read that as Unicorn Planet then.
Unicorn planet! Oh, I wish. Glam and jam for Jesus, man. That actually might be my favourite phrase of the stream. Quote of the stream, right there. Glam and jam for Jesus, man. Where is the planet? It's not that one. It's not the one to the right. Ah, it's one of these, I bet. Oh no, that's unknown as well. How many planets have I not scanned around here? New test for. I wonder what happened to old test for. That's high temperature. But no, that's selenium. No, we're looking for the planet that has. Ah, that looks the one. Hot planet, salvageable scrap. Doot, 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 doot.
No, not that sax song.
That's the.
Yeah. Can I talk about the music that you've got playing in the background, you naughty?
I know it is a really good bit of sax, but I'm just saying the doot, 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 doot is probably the best sax solo there is.
Oh, right. I think you missed a message here, Bob.
Oh.
Duck said she's going to be doing some recording tonight and editing some of them in the morning. So she said she'd happily slip in one.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean that'd be great. And again, I mean to be fair, when you join us on Stream Duck, whoa, almost crashed into an asteroid. Yeah, when you join us on Stream Duck, you're just as welcome to take a little bit of control, do a little bit of promo and stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, she was saying she could do because she's got a few jingles and she's got follower goals and stuff. Seems it's an affiliate party stream.
Yeah.
Catching up on those follower redeems. Then yes, you're more than welcome to promo them and what's the word? Reveal them. Thank you.
100%.
On the stream.
Yeah, I can say tomorrow's 12/24-hour stream. It's gonna be a really good day, good stream. Looking forward to it.
I'm so excited to play some Terraria. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Terraria, that's one of the games we're going to be playing. We're going to do a little bit of vanilla Minecraft, something I've not touched in a long time. Because I normally pretty much solely play modded Minecraft when I do, so...
Yeah, me too. I've popped on like vanilla Minecraft a couple of times, just sometimes when I feel anxious, what I like to do is just open up a new Minecraft world and dig myself a big hole and just go down and do a strip mine. It's just nice just to be underground, away from everybody in the world, digging in a straight line and just seeing if you can find anything interesting. So yeah, I've not played it properly for a while where I build myself a base and like try and set up actual operations. Another dig hole. Hi.
So I've already set the server up, which is good. So that's ready for us to play. Yeah, no, I popped myself on just to make sure it was all working, and yeah, without moving many more than, I don't know, maybe 5 blocks, I think I died about 3 times.
What? You spawn in?
Unfortunately, I spawned in the middle of the night.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
Try not to do that on stream.
No.
Pro gamers. Yeah, well, I'm also looking forward to playing a bit of Pixel One for
Yep.
Mine and Limbo's series, because we haven't got to play that last week because of No Man's Sky. And we're not obviously playing it on the day we normally play it this week because we will be dead from the stream.
Yeah.
So we're doing it on the stream instead.
And it'll be a lot of fun. The objective in Minecraft, to be fair, it's kind of similar to No Man's Sky in that if you don't want to do anything specific, you don't have to. You can just enjoy yourself. But yeah, there is, depending on when you last played, there's because I've been playing since I think the very first beta build, maybe the final alpha build, one of the two. And no, it must have been one of the last alpha builds because I got the game for free, and I'm sure after they went to beta they started charging like £5 for it in the UK anyway. But yeah, so now there is an end to the game. It's a place called The End, and in the end you will find an Ender Dragon, and that is the main aim, to try and reach that. They've added achievements into the game as well, which helps and sort of gives you a bit of a path. There's a couple of bosses you can reach. But yeah, plenty of things at the end.
Essentially, Minecraft is one of them games. You just like do what you want to do. Like I've done a really interesting world, which I don't think is on my new computer. I don't think I've moved things across. But I just found a village in Minecraft, didn't I? And went, right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to renovate the village. I'm going to make this village the most awesome village that's ever villaged. So I made it like into a full-on castle fort, and I did a big castle wall around the outside. I followed so many tutorials on YouTube. And I literally redesigned every villager's house and made it look really good. Because to be fair, villages look a bit naff in Minecraft, like the pre-gen villages. To be fair, if at any point I managed to be able to resurrect that save file from wherever it lives, I could show that on a stream at some point. In fact, you know what, I might try and see if I can sort it out and show it tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If that'd be okay. I don't know how to move it from my laptop, but I'm sure that's a good way. But yeah, you can essentially do anything in Minecraft. Building, fight monsters, explorings.
Fight all the monsters.
All just monsters. But modded Minecraft is amazing because it just adds a whole new world of possibilities on top of it.
Yeah, I 100% always enjoy a bit of modded Minecraft. I don't think there were villages when you last played.
What?
That must have been a while ago. I'm trying to think.
Unless you couldn't find one, you do have to find them. They are like very well spread out.
Yeah, because they're not always the most common thing to find.
Extreme temperature detected.
But yeah, it was sometime during the beta builds. Oh, you were a child when you last played it. So yeah, so time-wise seems to match. It would be around that sort of time.
Minecraft with a My Little Pony mod, Jojo. Yeah, I've seen that one. Jojo potentially watched.
My Little Pony
Yeah.
Minecraft? What?
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Excellent. In fact, I think the person I saw playing with that mod pack installed might have had like loads of mod packs installed, and it was just like extra because a My Little Pony would spawn in, and then suddenly like there'd just be like a massive dragon called the Queen or the King, and they've got like insane HP.
Yeah.
Modded Minecraft. Funny enough, the guy that played it, his name was Lewis. It wasn't Lewis from the Yogscast, was it? I feel like those from the Yogscast would definitely play My Little Pony mod.
It was. Oh, see.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I've been a massive Yogscast fan for years and years and years. And so I used to listen to the podcast way back when. What? Duncan? Seeds?
Oh, watch them play Minecraft's the best. I've got a few that are my favourites since Lewis introduced me. Obviously, he introduced me to Shadow of Israel, which is the one they did, the very first one they did, and it turned into a big epic story that actually never got finished, sadly, because all the best servers got destroyed, and the
absolutely devastating.
Yeah, so sad. But the ones I always watch on repeat are Captive Minecraft.
Oh my god.
I've watched it so many times, I can't help it. And the Diversity series, which is a kind of adventure, a challenge map with loads of different genres of things you can do in Minecraft, like puzzles and escape rooms.
Yeah, it's what they call a complete the monument map.
Yes. Dwarf and digging a hole. Dig, diggy hole.
Digging a hole.
Dig.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. In fact, if I remember correctly, I think one of my sound bites.
It might be, but I think it's bits.
Is it? Oh, is it not free? Is it not one of the ones
bits.
that's free?
I can't see because online it's gone really tiny because I'm in mod view. See?
I've just got them up on my phone so I can have a little look.
You definitely have it in there.
I got the pain grunt from Minecraft.
I'm sure
That's
it's put
free.
Diggy Hole one. Did you add too many and then it's just like gone
Oh, no,
mad?
yeah, diggy hole is 15 bits.
Diggy Hole! Oh, I love that you love Yogscast, the Jojo. That's made me so happy.
I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, Simon is one of the best people to have ever been born. He's absolutely incredible. I love him.
He is a funny man.
He's a funny man.
He's a funny man.
Yeah. To be fair, Jojo, the reason that I've named all of my my staff members in my bases Shooty Man, Droid Man, Boss Man, and Plant Man is so that I can say Shooty Man, Droid Man, Boss Man, Plant Man.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh. Kind of want to rewatch Shadow of Israel now.
I was going to say, when we were talking about modded Minecraft, I was about to make a reference to some of the Yogscast because literally just last night, Duncan from the Yogscast has started a new series which is a skyblock with dinosaurs in it, and I was like, how do I get this? How do I play this? Please, can I play this?
Yeah, see, I had a little look into it. It's a pay to play server.
Right.
And by the looks of it, the majority of things that you want to do in it, like dinosaurs, you have to pay additional money for.
What?
Yeah, it's
Sorry, I ain't doing that.
it's a scam. But the thing is, that's why Duncan's been posting it as #ad.
Right.
Because
He's being paid to be
He's
there
being
running.
paid to play it.
Well, it nearly worked on me.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I know Duncan actually used to play a modded version of Minecraft called Jurassicraft, which is something I've looked at doing before, which is quite a good mod pack. But you've also got the Fossils and Archaeology mod, which apparently is even better, and that's definitely something I'm looking into. Oh yeah, the thing is, Jojo, I'm like I said, massive Yogs fan. Because I've actually got Yogscast shirts and t-shirts. In fact, I had a Yogscast hoodie, a diggy hole one with Simon's face on the back. I no longer have it. Instead, Xena does.
It's mine now! Because early on in our relationship, I was like, it's one of those things, isn't it? People in the chat can agree with me here. When you're dating someone, one of the first things you need to do, this might just be a girl thing, I don't know, don't want to be like exclusive to any gender or anything, so do let me know if you do this regardless. But you just like want a piece of their clothing, especially because if it's something they've worn and it smells like them, if you're not with them, then it just like makes you feel cozy, and that's the thing you gave me. So, and it's still, we live together now, so like, it doesn't smell like you anymore because I'm the one that wears it all the time.
Yeah.
But it's still nice. I still like to keep it and think of it as like mine that you gave to me, but you can still have it if you want it.
Yeah, I really enjoy the majority of the Yogscast team. You know, Lewis and Simon, Duncan, Shin, Sips. Although Shin's not part of the Yogscast anymore, unfortunately. Hannah, Kim.
Oh, Kim.
Hannah and Kim are Sips. Sips is brilliant. Sips.
Sips is possibly like one of my favourites. Although I did like Shin as well. I like all of them.
Yeah.
I love them all.
Duck has a Sips hoodie.
No, you
What?
don't. What?
Which hoodie design is it?
Oh my god. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is why I love streaming.
In fact,
so
I've,
much.
I've even mentioned on stream before that something about Sips, because one of the items that they've added in is is dirt, so you can buy dirt, and I'm like, what is this, Sips?
Sipsco.
Sipsco and the Dirt Factory.
Oh god.
Ah, classic.
This is why I love streaming so much, because I feel like these are conversations that sometimes just don't get to have, and then you can like have them on stream, and suddenly it's like, oh, I didn't know you like that, or I didn't realise there were so many other people that like this thing that I like. I love it.
Well, I mean, interesting fact, the Yogscast, they originally started with World of Warcraft content, and they started playing a little bit of Minecraft when Simon had played a little bit and Lewis hadn't played at all, and that sort of moved into Shadow of Israfel series, which was amazing. Pity it didn't finish.
I'm still traumatised because essentially Lewis is the one that introduced me to the Yogscast, and he made me watch the entirety of Shadow of Israel. I was really into it. We were watching it at dinner every night. We'd sit down and and get ready to get hyped for the next episode. And then it just ended, and I was like, "Wait, where's the next episode? Have I messed up the playlist? What's happened?" And then he had to turn to me and explain, "Yeah, that's where it ends.
That's it.
The end." And
That's
I was like,
it.
"You let me sit through the whole thing, and you didn't tell me this." I was proper angry.
You were.
Seething.
But what was really cool about it is that they sort of went from like sort of nobody YouTubers just doing little bits here and there, to a point where they became the face and voice of Minecraft for Mojang, where they were sort of the main hosts at Minecon. It was really cool people, absolutely amazing.
In fact, on our Pixelmon server, so not the map that we're playing currently on stream, but our kind of like private one that we played before we started streaming.
Yeah.
It's not private. We'll probably show it at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we do have we made ourselves a little Pokemon center in the end, so we could train up our Pokemon in the end.
Yeah.
And we've got all the shopkeepers and like move tutors and stuff are all, you can select what Minecraft skin you want them to have, and Lewis has put one of them as Lewis Brindley, one of them as Simon from the Yogscast. I don't think you put the rest of them in, but you did put those things. And then we put some other Minecraft YouTubers like LD Shadow Lady and Smallish Beans.
Yeah, so LD Shadow Lady and Smallish Beans are they're a couple of Minecraft YouTubers, sort of more on this generation, because the Yogscast don't do much on Minecraft anymore. But yeah, really liked. Oh, Property of Sipsco! That is awesome.
That's amazing, Duck. Oh, we can show it. Hold on.
Will I be able to get it onto the?
Yeah. That's amazing, Duck. I love it. Sipsco. I will be trying to steal that from you at the next available opportunity.
I was going to say 100%. That will be. That would be a company I would want to work for. Sipsco. I always felt that he treated Shin really well. Right. Unfortunately, there's probably a lot of people in chat that have no idea what we're talking about. If you get the opportunity, go on YouTube, check out Yogscast. They're pretty funny. Although if I were you, I'd go back a few years, back to when they were like awesome Minecrafters. I know that they mostly focus on Gmods, Trouble in Terrorist Town and stuff like that anymore.
And they've been playing a lot of Among Us recently as well.
Oh, a lot of Among Us as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of their Gmod stuff, but yeah, their Minecraft stuff is out of this world good. All right, let's see. Viking Dagger. Viking Dagger. Thank you.
Received.
Oh, that took a while. So now I need to return to the armourer. Why is my ship not quite landed properly? I was like, that doesn't look right. There's definitely a gap. underneath its landing gear and the landing pad. How strange. Oh, do you mind? Do you mind?
What? Shit, right on top of yours.
Apparently, this is their parking space. This is where they park. How rude! I'm hoping I can fly off without like destroying my. Yeah, that's fine. I was hoping it wouldn't like clip inside of it and blow my ship off. Oh no! Okay, so back out, and we shall now head to our base. We could head to. I don't want to go back to the trading post. Why is it saying I need to go back? Did I not activate it? What did I do wrong? Maybe because my landing gear wasn't down, it didn't count it as being properly landed, and that's why the other ship landed in there as well. Or maybe I just need to go down to where it says trading post. Yeah, I bet that's it. If I get there we go. Oh, but now I need to get back to my ship before I burn to death. I was going to say, one of the other Yogscast bits I've got is a t-shirt that says, I am Dave Yognaut and I have the balls, which is a phrase from their early podcasts. Oh, yeah, and thinking about it, that I definitely wore that on my 18th? Which is 12 years ago.
Oh, don't say things like that. That's disgusting.
Oh. That's depressing. Okay, so now... Oh, of course, that's why I won't be able to find my base.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Because I'm in the wrong star system. So, to fix that, we'll go all the way back to the space station.
Duck sent me another picture to show how old the hoodie was. I'm not going to show that one on stream because it's of someone in our family who it's probably not polite to put people on the internet without asking them.
Yeah,
But it's of my nephew. Well, hold on. If it's my nephew and you're my niece, that makes you cousins, right? Max was your cousin. So yeah, when he was literally only just born.
Oh, wow.
Duck sent me a picture of her wearing that hoodie, and she said that the hoodie was 3 years old at that point.
Wow.
So he's he's in school now, so he's 5, 6? How old is he? 6, 7? Oh god. Cousin, yes. Okay, I got it right. God. I don't know how relationships work.
I hope we don't have any more of your family other than Duck watching that part of the stream.
What?
How old would I be? 5, 6,
I never
7,
know how old
8.
anyone is. I don't even know how old Duck is. She doesn't care. No one cares.
Duck is ageless.
Duck never ages. Ancient Sips hoodie. It's mostly holes now. A giant hole.
Oh, I remember being 22.
Oh god, don't.
Yeah. It's like, just to show how long ago 22 was for me, I was living in a different country.
I mean, to be fair, you could have been living in a different country like last year.
True.
So that doesn't necessarily show your age. It's not my fault, do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
Yeah, it's the wrinkles, the liver spots, the bald spot that I'm hiding with this excessive comb over.
When you say another country, you mean another country within the British Isles, don't you, Duck? You're not just like planning on like going somewhere else, and not telling us. Yes, good.
Well, see,
That doesn't count as another country, does it?
it depends on what level you're looking at. Technically, well, I mean, yeah. See, so technically, no, you're not changing country because of all of the countries that are part of the United Kingdom. The only ones that are actual countries are England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Wales, unfortunately, doesn't get classed as a planet because it's a principality.
On a planet?
As a country. I've been playing too much No Man's Sky. But yeah, so Wales is a principality, and until the British royal family remove the Prince of Wales as a title, Wales will never be its own country. From an international standpoint, like if you're travelling from one airport to another, then the Wales the non-planet or planet. Yeah. From an international point of view, if you're travelling airport to airport and stuff like that, all of Great Britain is considered one. No, all of the United Kingdom. No, yeah, United Kingdom is considered one. I always get confused. United Kingdom is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Great Britain is England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and the Republic of Ireland. Because the Republic of Ireland is not part of the UK.
Geography lessons with Lewis.
I'm going to have loads of different jingles. What I just did was collect Viking daggers, so that's the weapons research. Okay, let's have a chat with Watandor. You're defo moving countries. The way I look at it is if you don't need a passport to go between them, it's not a separate country. You dramatic clout. Oh, stretch! Stretch!
Oh, I heard all your bones click then.
Yeah, that's age, that is. All my bones are turned into dust. Ugh.
By the way, sorry to hijack your stream, but like ever since we mentioned about that save file that I'm trying to pull up for Minecraft, I'm on my old dinosaur of laptop. I still haven't managed to get it anywhere near ready to a point where I need to move it. Can I just say, buying a new computer was the best thing I've ever done. Jesus Christ, this laptop is slow.
Yeah, especially comparative.
Yes, it's so
I
slow.
think you've got like 4 times the RAM in it.
Yeah, it's so slow.
I have not been idle in your absence, Interloper. I have crafted another upgrade module for your ship. But the daggers, I can smell the battle enzyme from across the room. Give them to me. Alright. Phase beam, spacefaring beam weapon, and asteroid mining tool. Well, that's interesting. So, the new thing on the to-do list. Oh my god, we're updating the to-do list, guys. Limb buddies and lurkers. We are updating the to-do list. Whoops. Properties. Oh yeah, that's changed as well. That must have we must have lost that one with the crash. So mission ghost is actually I'm getting all confused now. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Now we are ready, Interloper. The sentinels are here, and you shall head out to meet them. This day shall be glorious, traveller, as it has been before, and shall be again. The Viking looks at me with pride. I seem to have provided them with renewed purpose. Of this, I am glad. But placing my world under threat, getting me to summon so many sentinels for pointless battle. When I am back, I will need to speak to the armourer about the future. The armourer warns me that multiple sentinel forces have arrived near our home. I must defeat them. What? Grah! 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 Ooh. Cyclotron Ballista, non-guided starship weapon. Fires a large concentrated ball of charge particles at forward targets, causing heavy damage. The charge is non-guided and will continue on its trajectory until it impacts with an obstacle. Oh, and another one, Positron Ejector. Shots are granted a wide cone of destruction. With reduced range and rate of fire, users are encouraged to engage their targets in close proximity. And another one, Infraknife Accelerator. Released sustained rapid sequences of fire. Super, anything else? We done? We done? Good. Okay, so let's have a look at the old mission so we can update this. Let's see. Community research. No, basically Joe Archive is the same. Although we should be able to get another one now. Circuit world, that's changed. Fungal clusters hasn't changed. Ah, scientist is now ready. He's educated his beacon child.
Cool.
Weapons, okay. And Ghost in the Machine. Ah, yeah, it was collect the nanites. I should have remembered that. Visit abandoned buildings to collect nanites.
Nanites.
Nanite. Await no archive. Daggers collected for Shooty Man. So that will now change to destroy sentinels. I can unpin that because that's not necessary. So yeah, engage and destroy sentinels. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Destroy sentinels or shoot him in. There we go. Gather iron battery. That's changed as well. See, because of the crash, these have all need to be updated. So, in fact, let's keep Droidman in there and just delete the rest. Chat with Papa Droidman. Circuit board for Bossman, we're still waiting for. Grow solar vines. No, that's not solar vines anymore. It's fungal mold. For Plantman, still waiting to get a freighter. Okay, that should be a boot. That should be a boot reet. So engage and destroy sentinels. Well, I don't want to rush into that one. Scientific research, return to scientists. We can do that straight away. Fungal mold / clusters. And basically dry guys. So yeah, let's return to scientists because we are right here. If we're lucky, now he's going to teach us about circuit boards. I do not think my child experiment is working. They have not assuaged my loneliness, and now I have two consciousnesses to fear for. I am losing myself, traveler. Take my core to a monolith. Let me interface before the Atlas. I must speak to eternity. The Korvax has no memories of my last journey with their core. Then I tried to reconnect them with convergence. This time they seek the Atlas. I do not know if the monolith grants such an interface, or if anything does. Core removed. Okay, so that's quite an interesting one. So the droidyman wants me to visit a monolith. Okay, so let's update that on here as well. Droidyman. visit monolith for Droidman. Okay, so I think that is probably what... Oh, I've done it again. I've moved the to-do list.
Did you not lock it? Lewis!
It is locked.
In position?
Yeah. That's weird. Right.
Fair enough.
But I shall unlock it and move it. And relock it. How very odd.
You're very rude.
Very rude. Okay, so that looks like the monolith we're looking for. Oh, it's only 2 days away. Let's get in the space boat. I could drive, but I don't think that's the ideal way of doing things. The space boat. And away we go. Right, it's taking 4 hours whilst boosting, so yeah, let's get out of the atmosphere. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. But now we're landing again.
Go.
Convergent monolith. Pulse, pulse, pulse.
Get pulsing.
Get pulsing. Did it. Did it. Did it.
Get pulsing.
Oh, I think it would have taken me slightly longer than 2 days to have walked it. Because it's on another planet.
Oh.
It really made it look like it was on this one. Okay, so we're landing on Miura 43R4.
What a catchy name.
It is. I'm gonna say, I bet they get asked to put that on shirts all the time. So not like the planet we live on, Earth. Earth. Oh, and of course, it's one of those approximate location things again. But thankfully, I just spotted it on the right.
How convenient.
Very convenient. So hopefully landing and interacting with it should do enough. So let's land. Hydrate! Thanks! Honestly, thank you, Jojo. I was just thinking then. I really hope someone does hydrate. I feel bad about taking a drink when someone doesn't do it.
Well, don't start to be like that because someone came into Starstream before and apparently her viewers had tried to drown her in Coke.
Yeah?
Coca-Cola. Just so they kept hydrating and she kept having to hydrate and she was like, oh no, I've had too much Coca-Cola.
Okay, let's interact with the knowledge stones. Yeah, more get words. I actually think I might get every get word relatively soon because most of the times when I'm chatting with Gex, they I can understand almost all they're saying.
Master of the Get.
Master of the Get.
Master of the Get.
Why did I feel like you were going to drop into Les Mis then?
Yeah, that was the short film.
Oh.
Master of the Get, quick to catch your eye. Never want to get to pass him by.
Oh, does anyone speak binary? Can anyone translate that for me?
Nah.
Nah. I was actually about to attempt it then, I don't know why.
Don't do that.
There's I think I know some letters in binary, but off the top of my head, I struggle. But yeah, Jojo, thank you so much for redeeming the hydrate. I really appreciate it. I approach the monolith and prepare to insert the Corvax's core within the dais. The structure looks as if it were made for such a moment. Okay, insert the core. Error, Atlas obey, Atlas error, run, error.
Oh dear.
Life form identified. Korvax Echo. Purpose servant of traveler. Analysis verisimilitude failure emotional breakdown traveler infection solution terminate insulate protect wipe. Oh no.
What?
Is Droidman gonna get wiped?
It's gonna be, I thought they were gonna kill you for a minute.
Rebooting 1, 2, 3.
Oh, is that because that guy was having a mental breakdown about being lonely?
Yeah,
This child.
but now the monolith's gone offline.
Uh-oh.
But I mean, that could be a good thing. If it's the monolith that's gone offline instead, that's not too bad. I don't want my science. I don't want my science officer to be out of commission. He's a father. He's got a little babby to look after.
A Barbie robot.
A little babby bot. It's so sad. There's quite a few knowledge stones dotted around here.
Get that knowledge.
Get that knowledge. Learn all the get.
Get that knowledge.
Get that knowledge.
Whee!
The get word for fuel. Alright, let's grab this blue flower again. Blue flower is probably the best flower. Although I probably should have figured out where I was going before selecting it.
Life support power.
Having a ooh, let's recharge the life support then, if you're so insistent.
Technology recharge.
Knowledge stone. The get word for much. We have another one there. That's the monolith. Okay, let's try this one. I doubt there's one closer. Oh, but I've just noticed it's not wiping it, it's been used. So maybe I should actually just try one. No, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to check this one because I think it is the one I've already done. And assuming it is, what I'm going to do is look to see. No, I don't think this is, no, this is a different planet. I want that fiery planet again. If I want to get some salvage scrap. Hey, Jackal.
A wild jackal has appeared.
What a way to enter. Oh, but you know, dog, mate. You are what they like to call in certain circles a legend, or in my circles, a leg end. Okay, so let's take the science guy's core back to his body. I really hope that I don't have to end up adopting a beacon
Oh
as
no.
a child.
Responsibility.
A legend, am I feet? What is feet? How do I
Sam,
boots?
what are you- Also, sorry to hijack your stream again. I have loaded up that village that I'm talking about Minecraft. I've got about 50 million iron golems here. I don't know what's going on. There's so many of them. The whole village of iron golems in Minecraft. Well, I'm going to have to show my stream now. It's the episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, we are definitely 100% definitely showing that on the 12/24 hour stream.
Why?
Oh, what's the Jojo up to? I'm gonna have to do this one last time before I go.
Oh, what's she doing?
I wonder, I wonder if it's going to be a hydrate again, trying to drown me.
No.
Oh, Limbo Jingle! Great shout!
It's the jingle.
Yeah, the more that gets pressed, the more and more and more I'm going to add a dance to it. Oh, yeah, Jackal. The 12 and 24-hour stream is starting tomorrow, 9 a.m. BST, British summertime. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is in. Is it AET in Australia or Eastern Australia? But yes, we're going to be starting the 12 AST. Sorry, my bad. Oh, is that Australian Eastern summertime? Not Easter. Oh, GMT plus 10. Yeah, I'll try and remember that. But yeah, so we're starting at 9 a.m. BST tomorrow, and we'll be going till 9 p.m. unless we hit a hype train at some point during that stream. At any point, if we hit a standard. Ah.
Close, but no dice.
Oh, but you made the same Easter mistake that I made. Jackal, we are in sync. Okay, so let's make sure that our science officer is working again.
Thank you, Jocelyn. See you
Yeah,
tomorrow at some point.
Have a great time. I'm going to say, looking forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. Engineering entity Isbol's shell sits in front of me, awaiting reconnection. I fear what has happened to the data core. Oh. See you tomorrow! Alright. Oh, I really hope it's not been wiped.
Wait.
Shell reconnection. Carapace online. EU. Greetings, unknown entity. I pass my test and share in this joy via the exchange of technology. Circuit board. Well, that's what we wanted. Crafted from heat capacitors and polyfiber. I don't think we know how to make heat capacitors yet. But he called me unknown entity. I'm wondering whether that's because he's forgotten me.
No.
How do you feel about structural analysis, stranger? The scientist has once again been reset. But without a connection for convergence, I fear they are doomed to repeat this cycle forever. From the moment they met me in the space station until their collapse into loneliness. Perhaps if I can find them a convergence cube, they might be unified with the rest of the Korvax and escape. The scientist deserves this chance at reconnection. They have helped me greatly, and they have taken good care of their beacon. Ah! Beacon child! Little beaconlet. Okay, so let's have a Luke collect a Korvax convergence cube. So that's a nice easy edit. To-do list. To-do list bullets. Properties. So still need to do that one. Ensamhetten, the downfall of all. What's Ensamhetten? In English, the loneliness. Oh, that's Korvax for the loneliness. I was gonna say, I'm sure I've read Ensamhetten somewhere before. Destroy Sentinel shooting in, still gotta do that. Find convergence cube for Droidman. Oh, sorry, Jackie, that's Swedish.
Did you genuinely think that was Korvax then?
I really thought it was Korvax.
I was insane. Like, that would be pretty impressive if Jackal was fluent in Korvax.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can actually speak basics within basics of some Scandinavian languages. Unfortunately, the Scandinavian language that I focused on was Finnish, the one language that nobody speaks, not even the Finns. It's a really boppy song by the band Kent. Oh, I'll have a look into that later on. And say I'll take a recommendation and enjoy it. Fungal mold for plantman, that's fine, and there we go. Okay, so I'm thinking we just we stick with Droidman for the time being, because we still need to find out how to make the heat. What's it? But we might empty out the old inventory first. the funny thing is there, Jackal, I saw what you said, you know, they won like top band in Europe a few times. And the thing is, I know exactly what you mean, you know, for like the like MTV Music Award, European Music Awards or something like that, they would like, they won it a few times, and I get that. But the way I read it, it just kind of made it sound like Europe is a small, weird little competition area. And there can be only one.
I thought you were going to say like you'd read it as like they'd won the Eurovision Song Contest or something.
To be fair, my mind went to that as well. Eurovision Song Contest, now including Australia.
No.
No, that's actually true. Australia compete in Eurovision.
Actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So.
Yeah, I think it's been 3 or 4 years that they've been competing now.
Fair
Maybe
enough.
2.
I don't watch Eurovision, so I wouldn't know.
Well, they only won it a few times.
Try harder.
Paraffinium. Yes! Regis Grease. Storm Crystal, Viking Effigy, and Tritium. So let's whap these away. Wrong one. Yeah, I actually won top band in Europe once. Even as a solo artist, I was playing the didgeridoo. It was in no lyrics at all. There was no percussion. It was just the one instrument, and it was 20 minutes of a single note, and that alone was enough to make me the best performer, the best musician. Not entirely, Jackal. Not entirely. I'm not entirely messing with you, because I do actually play the didgeridoo. It's upstairs.
Oh my god, we have to get out for the 24-hour stream tomorrow.
We should get it out for the 24-hour stream. I'm wondering whether playing with it is a good playing the didgeridoo on stream is a good idea.
Probably not, but you can show it.
It may be proper loud
Yeah,
through
you
the
can
mic.
show it from your didgeridoo though. That sounds rude.
But quick story time with Lewis. Limbo is going to tell you now how he actually learned to play the didgeridoo. So when I was in school, I was about 16 years old, and we went to we were told we all had to do work experience. So I went to work for a plant hire company, so a company that hires out like diggers and stuff like that. So one of the days I ended up accompanying one of the lorry drivers to drop off some diggers, and we'd stopped somewhere. I think we just arrived, and we'd just taken the digger off, and we had to go to collect one somewhere else. But we had about half an hour to kill between the two drops. So he started talking to me about didgeridoos and stuff like that, because I mentioned I was quite musical. I played a few instruments. And then all of a sudden, from the back of the cab, he just reaches behind the seat and pulls out this didgeridoo.
It worked.
Ends up laying it across the cab, so it's resting on the dashboard, and just starts all of a sudden. It was absolutely amazing. And he said, "Well, Lewis, you've played brass instruments before. It works very much the same way. If you can do that, it's the same thing. You just purse your lips and make like raspberry noises." I did it, got on with it really, really well, and then the next weekend I bought one. Bought a didgeridoo. Had a ton of beeswax, so I could put it on the mouthpiece, or the end that is the mouthpiece. And yeah, I ended up playing it, and ended up teaching didgeridoo when I was a music teacher. So yeah, story time with Limbo.
God.
Story time with Jackal. 100%. Go for it. I would watch that.
What about you?
Valuables of space elements. That's where the Viking effigy can go, and the storm crystal. But the Regis Grease. I wonder if Regis Grease comes off of Regis Kelly. And we'll pop that in there. Oh, Tritium. I forgot the Tritium. Oh, you got a story for us right now?
Do it, Jackal.
Go for it. Feel free. Where's the module? No, wrong one. That's one. Space. Valuables and space elements. Tritium. Can't remember if you came around last night or not.
If you came round? Came round where?
Came around here.
You definitely-
That'd be quite a trip.
I was going to say, you definitely weren't here, Jackal.
I was gonna say, if you were here last night, there's no way you'd be back in Australia by now.
In your stream. Oh, you were in my stream yesterday, yeah. Oh, are you going to tell the story about your car stuff?
Jackal, you might not have been in my stream yesterday, but you were in my dreams.
You were.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a short trip. Probably not worth it either, to be fair. Always casting for Jackal. I was emptying my inventory. That's what I was doing. I'm losing my mind. That's what I'm doing. Losing my mind. So let's transfer. Oh, I don't recognise the song it's playing, but I kind of like it. Long story short, you quoted $600 for your service, ended up needing a new camshaft and 2 wheel bearings. It cost just under $1,500. Jeez. That is killer, mate. That is absolutely killer. Because I've had on and off luck with cars myself. The first car I ever had was it hadn't been used on the roads for a while. On the way home, driving in the dark, smashed into a pothole at 50k. I'm pretty sure I busted another wheel bearing. No, mate! Oh, that sucks. Complain to your local councillor. Get the potholes fixed. That is important. Do it. And if you can, try and get them to pay for the damages. Especially if 50k was below the limit for the speed you were for the road you were driving on as well. Yeah, I guess the politicians around your end are just as helped as the ones around ours. Caustic metal goes in there, Lemium goes in there, gold goes in there, silver goes in there, Herox goes in. Wunderbar! Das ist gut, ja! They budget cut the tar, so every time it rains you get massive potholes. Oh, nightmare. See, and the thing is, that's what I always call putting things bum backwards, because if you cut the budget on something like tar or pitch or any of the things that you're using for road coverings, all you'll end up doing is you'll end up paying out again, but sooner. So if they just went for better quality bitumen or tar or tarmac or any of the stuff, if they went for proper stuff, it'd last and they wouldn't need to replace it as often. So it'd cost less. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Duck. James is asking what we need to do to get a hype train. Yeah, Xena, that's spot on. People subbing, cheering bits.
Yeah, I think it's essentially those. I think it's only those two things in very quick succession.
Yeah, I think it's like within 5 minutes.
So I think if someone like subs and then someone cheers bits, then it will be like a little message will pop up saying, "Oh, a hype train is trying to start." If you get like one more action, then it will begin,
Right.
and then everyone will be notified. It's like hype train, and then if people then do something within that space of time, I think it's 5 minutes. Then essentially you go up to level 2. So essentially, as long as we achieve at least the level 1 hype train, which is the bottom level hype train, then we will go for 24. But yeah, hype trains, confusing, man.
Hype trains! Hype! Hyping! Not even joking about the every time it rains thing, they were fixing it once a fortnight at one stage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! That sucks. Oh. So we can change the frequency limit and so
I didn't know we could do that.
that might be worth having a little Luke see. Thank you very much, Jackal. Really appreciate that. And so we've had so much going on recently. It's not been the easiest to keep on top of everything. So yeah, I mean every day's a school day. Always willing to learn. You can definitely teach this old dog new tricks. No worries, James. I think the default is 3 actions and a 1 hour cooldown. Oh, that's not too bad. Awesome sauce.
Yeah, so it's like hype train settings. You can enable it or disable it, obviously. Yeah, so you can set kick-off threshold. So by default, it's on the lowest, so yours will be as well. And then you can set a level of goals, and we'll have it on easy. So we'll essentially have it on the easiest setting ever. And we'll probably put the cooldown down to just 1 hour instead of 2. So essentially, it should be the easiest hype train to achieve in the entire world, because we want to go for 24 for you, because it's a big part.
Yeah.
But we do want there to be like some kind of incentive to
Yeah.
boost us and get us hyped and keep us going.
Yeah, exactly. If we're sort of hanging around and it's I don't know, like 2 people in the stream come the 12th hour, and there's not been a hype train. Whilst of course we'd always be happy to stream for nobody, you know, just so even if people just want to watch us on the VODs. But yeah, we'll probably be quite tired by then. So having us pumping us up.
The hype train will get us going.
Pump up the jam, pump it up, keep it pumping to the floor.
So yeah, it says completing a hype train on this level of difficulty requires either 4 people to sub or 1,600 bits. Either of those or a combination of the 2.
4 tier 1 subs or 1,600 bits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not super difficult.
That's definitely doable.
Definitely doable.
So we do have, what I would like to say is the best community on Twitch.
Twitch fam!
Twitch fam! Not bad for a 3 AM guess. No, I'm gonna say you're definitely a smarter chap than me, Jackal. That is not questionable. Quality guesswork. Right, I need to find a convergence cube. There's no fuel in launch, so step. I'll put some in there.
Energy recharge.
Convergence cube. Let's find a convergence cube. Do be do be do be do do. Right, into space. And it's in another system. Oh, so ideally I probably should have just used my teleporter in the home base. Never mind. I'm a silly bee, that's what I am. Yeah, Jackal, I'm so excited to be able to get my freighter. I know on my last playthrough, which was a long time ago, I remember making the mistake of just picking the first one up that I came to. Whereas if you wait and try again, you can get a better one. So I have already encountered my second, but it was still a C class. Yeah, that's definitely the smart way of doing it. 1 planet. 1 planet. I suppose this is the other thing. I'm normally one for keeping everything well stored. And I thought you got a discount on it. So I know that the first one you encounter, if you accept it, you get it totally free. And if you don't accept it, then you can try again and get the next one for free. So it just gives you an opportunity to get a higher class one for no monies. Right. Cielt's Blal Prime. Suspect Corvex facility. Fandabidozy. I don't know why I said that in such a creepy way. Yeah, I think it might have been with the next update. Oh, could be wrong though. There's been so many updates in this game in the last 5 years. I think it can also be that you can see a freighter being attacked, and you get the opportunity to help it out and save the freighter, and then you can get a discount on it. But there'll be a situation that occurs where you get the starship comms come up first before you fight the pirates off, and that's the one that gives you a free one. I suppose that is one thing that is a bit dodgy about No Man's Sky. Is a lot of these things, they're not explained in game. So some of these things that would be a nice benefit, they're not particularly obvious. Pooping rainbows.
Pooping rainbows.
Rainbows of poop.
Watching.
But again, I quite like it when things aren't spoon-fed to you in games. It makes it a little bit of a challenge. You know, I don't always like to be to have my hand held.
Oh, fine then. Hold your hand.
Oh no. Oh. I guess that's the wedding off. Yosh 53F7. Acidic planet, fungal mold, copper, ammonia, and sodium. It's an acidic planet. Just in case anyone was wondering, acidico planeto is how they say acidic planet in Spanish. You calling me daft? Daft as a brush, mad as a box of chocolate frogs. Right, I'm thinking I might look, because originally I was only streaming until 6, 2 till 6, 4 hours. But I will obviously go past 6, because it is past 6. Chocolate frogs, we call them Freddos. Freddos, we call them proof of inflation.
Jesus, remember the days we could get a Freddo for 5p?
5p Freddos.
How about like what, 25p?
More than that.
More?
Definitely more than 25p. I wouldn't be surprised if 45.
Price of a Freddo.
2021.
We'll go look at it on Sainsbury's. No, 25p, yeah, right.
Oh.
You have
Fair enough.
probably got smaller before.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just got bigger.
Caramello koalas? I'll be totally honest with you, we do not have those.
I'm going to Google that and see what they are. We used to have Taz bars, which were kind of like a version of a Freddo, but with caramel in them. So
Yeah, caramel inside. But yeah, it was Taz the Tasmanian Devil. Which, to be fair,
Yeah, that looks like it is the same thing that we. Yes, it's exactly the same thing, but it's a koala instead of Taz.
but that's right. That blows my mind because Tasmanian devils. Tasmania is on the Australian continent. So why would they not use a Tasmanian devil?
Because koalas are more Australian.
Ah, mind blown. Oh, it's a reinforced door. That's why I'm having problems getting in. Oh, I've just researched an animal called Bugtugrus. it's part of Australia reluctantly. Oh, is Tasmania actually? Is it a bit like Wales in Britain? Is that Wales is part of the of Great Britain and the United Kingdom, but it's still its own place, or is it actually a region within the Australian country? I've always found Australia confusing because you've got Australia the country, and I know a lot of people call Australia the continent as well. When I was taught it in geography, which again I'm going back a few years now, it was either Australasia or Oceania. Whether anybody still uses those, I don't know. Oh, in fact, I do know because the Oceanic, in football / soccer, the Champions League for that region is the Oceanic Champions League. But that being said, if I remember correctly, Australian teams don't play in the Oceanic League; they play in the Asian Champions League. Just spewing random facts that I'm not even sure are correct. Oh no, I wanted to take off so that I could shoot without being attacked. Australasia includes Indonesia. Oh, okay, yeah. So like the Micronesia sort of area. Oh, the little ones like Nauru. Nauru is one of my favourite tiny countries. The only reason I actually learnt about Nauru was because I used to run a radio station, just very small, and when I was there, we were trying to get a website, but we couldn't afford .co.uk or .com, and the suffix that we considered was .nr, which was Nauru's internet prefix suffix. And then I did a bit of research on it, and I do know that they've got they have something like a football league with 12 teams, but they only have one football stadium. And it's a tiny little island. But I do quite like. Oh. Hello. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Leave me alone. I'm fine. Go away. Don't mind me. Oh, so this is a sentinel with a death wish. Pretty sure if some people make stupid email addresses, they'll send them pizza-related junkmail in the UK. Let's change my multi-tool. Is the loot scoop the one with the damage? Bolt caster, yes. Take it down. Aha! Where's the other one gone? Oh, has the other one escaped? Not having that. Sentinel force deactivated. Well, fine then. I didn't want to kill you anyway. Oh, there you are. There you are. Boom, boom, boom. Pow, pow, pow. Bam, bam, bam. What? Nanites received. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potatoes? What? Taters, precious? We're definitely showing our age again here. These are memes from like when the internet was in its infancy.
Like flash videos.
Ah, albino black sheep.
Yes!
What a sight that was. Newgrounds. Newgrounds is the one. Newgrounds.
Newgrounds. I remember albino black sheep though.
I'm pretty sure Newgrounds was the first. That was the original. That's where everything came from. Black sheep. I know it's just one of those things that so many people remember it, but it just never comes into your mind because there's not really anything similar nowadays. There isn't a need for it because like games are so easy to come by elsewhere. Memes, you've got things like Reddit and stuff like that that do really, really well. Discord has probably become a really good place for it as well. Huh. Pirates of the Caribbean remix. Ah, classic. What was the other old meme that I did the other day? It was, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Very intense.
We know you're here, hobbit.
Why is the room always gone? Now I just want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh.
We've got,
the first 3.
yeah, we've got Disney Plus, so we could actually watch
You
it.
do have Disney Plus.
Well, technically, we don't have Disney Plus. My sister has Disney Plus, and every single one of member of our family has made an account on it, and we all use the Disney Plus account. So, and we're not paying anything for it, so wait.
Oh. Oh, sorry, Jackal. Naughty, sweary Jackal. Ugh. Yeah, we're going for a more family friendly at the minute. To try to mask it, appreciate it. I'm gonna say more than anything, we're happy for. We're not gonna go crazy. I'm not streaming for 10-year-olds and stuff like that. I'm not. It's not where we're talking all nicey all the time, and we're having a lovely time, and we're going to go over there, and we're going to do this, and it's all going to be lovely. And can we all count to 3? 1, 2, 3.
All right, count.
But yeah, innuendos, that's totally fine. Things like sort of alternatives we'll be pretty accepting of. I know there's a quite famous Irish alternative for the
F word.
for the naughty F word, feck. So if you use an E, you'll be totally fine. On the display, I see the production line of this factory. A vast array of cubes infused with the memories of an entire species. They appear to be caught within an endless cycle of trauma, unable to do anything but repeat their tragedy. The terminal identifies these items as convergence cubes. Upload memory, cease production, attempt to take a cube. Well, we need to take a cube. I attempt to extract a cube from the production line. I succeed, but I cannot help feeling like I've committed some terrible crime. Well, I'm not bothered.
Well, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes?
I'm just gonna go upstairs and have a shower because I want to make sure that I'm clean for the stream tomorrow. And I also realise I'm making dinner tonight, so I'm thinking now I'm actually good time for me to go and a shower. So,
Are you sure we make it?
yeah, it's all good. Burger night.
Yeah. No worries, Dave. Love you. Yeah, never been the biggest fan of the old auto mod. That's an interesting looking plant. What plant are you?
Units received.
No worries, Jackal. To be fair, I think we're coming towards the end of the stream now. Anyway, I'm planning on just heading on back to the base to return to scientists, give them the convergence cube, and then we're gonna look at ending the stream. Yeah, don't blame me at all, mate. Get yourself some sleep, and I'm sure we'll catch up again soon. Hang loose, brother. Right. I'm not in the space solar star system that I want to be in. So to the space station. Yeah, bro. Oh, so many people have no idea what I mean when I'm like hang loose. It was like when I was working in Spain, everyone, the whole team, everybody that I worked with, it was always hang loose, bro. Keep it chill. Yeah, proper surf talk. Which, considering where I'm from in the UK, near enough the furthest you can get away from the ocean or the sea in any direction. So not a lot of opportunity to do any surfing. Right, pop ourselves into Seattle Lal Prime. I really don't like the name of that place. I'll have to find a new Korvac system at some point. Oh yeah, you said you were moving, and you said it was going to be like quite a distance as well. I might just be pulling a number out my bottom, but was it 3,000 kilometers, something like that? Why? 700. That's close. To be fair, I'm a musician. I can't count past 4. Musician, more of a dancer, in fact, and that's even more so. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, numbers to me once it passes 4, it's beyond me. Totally beyond me. Life support, no. Other protection. Wow. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I sometimes forget how small this planet is. But yeah, Jackal, get yourself some sleep. Get some rest before you pass out. Need to look after you, mate. Right, let's head back to the scientist. And when we're there, once we've spoken to the scientist, made sure he's okay with us picking up a convergence cube for him. Sorry, Jackal, go away. I don't even know who you are anymore. You have no name. I look away. So yeah, we'll get ourselves back to the base. Speak to the scientist. You too, mate. We'll get ourselves back to the scientist. And we will see where we're going from there. Just make sure the droidman is okay with us, which he should be. There we go. Stranger, I fear something unusual is occurring. Is this facility shielded in some way so that signals are unable to escape? Engineering entity Spawn is once again becoming aware of their isolation. The convergence cube may be their only hope. Connect it. I insert the cube. The Korvax is temporarily startled, but soon their lights begin to flash in a familiar pattern. I cannot be sure, but the plan appears to have worked. Forgive me for asking entity, but did I know you once? You seem familiar. These are terminals, they are of my own design. One machine even called me its parent, attempted to convince me of its love. Oh, Beacon Kid. I deleted the book, of course. What have we done? I think we've just made the guy kill his kid. Wow, that is really that's a pretty dark way to be looking to end the stream. I run a proper code base. I did have some usable blueprints from its store. However, would you care for them? Whatever relationship we had developed is gone, replaced only by this cloud of unknowing. Perhaps it was an error. Perhaps this being was the true self of the Korvax all along. And the one I knew was just a sickness, a distortion. I cannot know. Take care when constructing those objects, traveler. The plans were created by an error after all. Aha! Heat capacitor and liquid explosive received. That's good. So the heat capacitor will allow us to make circuit boards. So what's going on with you now, Ispawn? Traveler, you gather data as you explore, do you not? I find myself hungry for information, for details of the world beyond. My current research requires detailed plural studies. Would you be able to assist? Sure, give data. EU, perfect traveler. This will greatly aid my research. Please take these nanites as compensation for your work. Well, thank you very much. Though my needs are met, traveler, there is still an infinity of wonder out there to discover and harvest. Can't argue with that. Once I have processed this data, I may find additional tasks for you to help with. That's what they're studying. My research is highly complex, traveler. I doubt you would understand it. You see, if I input enough of this gathered data into my simulation, then... No, it is not worth explaining. But your interest is noted with thanks. Well, that's rude. Mate, I've fixed you. I've done things that you wouldn't even dream of. Whether you even can dream. But that means that we can now, currently, for the time being, remove Droidman from the to-do list. So, properties. Let's go down. Where's Droidman? There's Droidman. That's a line gone. Wow. Crazy times. So that's pushed through that pretty well. Now, expanding the base, I need to acquire a circuit board. And to acquire a circuit board, I do now know how to craft that, which is acid and unstable gel, and a heat capacitor, which is 100 frost crystals and 200 selenium. Which, to be fair, we may well have the stuff for. So I think that's definitely something we'll look to do in the next episode. Whether or not we'll have a mini episode during the 12/24 hour stream tomorrow, big yawn, is something we'll look to do. So yeah, so tomorrow 9 AM BST, myself, Not That Xena, and also Nervous Duck Love, who will be popping in a couple of times during the stream. We will be doing a 12-hour stream. Now, if during that 12-hour stream, so from 9 AM to 9 PM BST, if during that stream we end up hitting a single hype train, just one level 1 hype train, we will go for an additional 12 hours. So we'll hit a full 24-hour stream. So we've got plenty of time to play a lot of games. I do know we've got quite a few things planned. A little bit of Minecraft, a little bit of Terraria. In fact, Minecraft modded and vanilla. A little bit of Terraria, some Pokemon, Stardew Valley, a bit of Rocket League, probably a bit of No Man's Sky as well. I think we're going to do a horror game of some description. We are sort of pushing towards Half-Life 2, which I know isn't really a horror game, but if anyone has played it, they know why we don't go to Ravenholm. I've played it through multiple times, but Xena has never seen it. knows nothing about Half-Life 2. She's played through Portal and Portal 2, so she's got an idea of the Valve universe. But yeah, so that's something we will look to do, and hopefully we'll have a bit of a giggle when Xena gets a little bit scared. So yeah, so if we get the hype train, we'll go for 24 hours, which gives us even more time to get more stuff done. We will also be doing some interactive stuff, so things like Words with Stream, I think is, or Words on Stream. So that's a game in chat. Scribble.io as well, which is a bit like Pictionary in chat. And we will do some just chatting and things like that as well. A couple of story times. We're going to give you a bit more information about who we are as a couple, how we got to where we are. We might have a little bit of a mental health discussion as well, because that's something that's quite relevant to us here in Limbo Land. But yeah, so let's quickly save now. Just chatting away like a muppet. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And let's come back onto our just chatting screen, so you get to see a larger section of my mush. My smiling, wrinkly mush. So yeah, tomorrow 9 AM till 9 PM, unless we hit a hype train, in which case we'll go to 24 hours rather than just 12. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have lots of things going on. Definitely worth at least popping into just to see how we're doing, and so we'll appreciate you coming in to say hello as well. And so we definitely feel like we do have the most amazing community on Twitch. There's literally no toxicity at all. Everyone's been so lovely. And more than anything, we want to do it as a way to thank you all for getting us all to affiliate within under a month. And so we definitely didn't think we'd be doing as well as we have been doing. So again, thank you all so much. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the stream. What I'm going to do rather quickly is just have a quick look to see who else is streaming, and I think we should send the viewers that we have got across, and we'll do a raid. So who have we got? I think we'll stick around. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to
maps, but not in the app.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea to stick with No Man's Sky. Hopefully that's the reason that some of you have been sticking around. And this is my glowing personality and ability to be comedic, obviously. So yeah, let's have a raid with Chaos Topsy. He's another No Man's Sky streamer. He's currently got 6 people in his stream. But what I find most interesting is if anyone does play No Man's Sky, or in fact many other games, he is the creator of. If you've heard of the assistant apps, he's the guy behind the No Man's Sky assistant app. So it's something you can download for your phone or tablet, as long as it's a smartphone, of course. And yeah, it just sort of it gives it's easy way to access recipes and stuff like that. It's well worth a look at. Oh, in fact, that's actually what he's doing. He's not actually playing No Man's Sky at the moment. He's actually showing us how he works on the app. So yeah, let's get our raid ready. This is our raid message. Here come the Limbuddies raiding your stream. So what we'll do is, if you want to copy that from chat, and then what we'll do is we'll paste it into his chat when we go across. So let's go raid Chaos Topsy. Yeah, honestly, really cool guy. I popped into his stream the other day, and yeah, really cool. And it's also quite nice to be able to see someone who actually knows what they're doing technology-wise, unlike me. So we're just about ready to go. Let's go.